everyone, I'm Heather and welcome back to my channel. So we are here today with Surviving Mars. It is test day, so if you would like to see Surviving Mars continue, like the video, comment on the video, or let me know some other way that you would like to see this game continue, and we can try to add it into the schedule. I think we will start with a tutorial. I've never played this before. I did play Surviving the Aftermath, and I felt like there were some needlessly complicated things going on in that game. This game is older, so I'm hoping it is not quite as complicated. So let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial. Alright, so the basics. In this tutorial, you will learn how to navigate Mars, how to land the rocket, manage drones, and construct buildings on Mars. Okay, let's do it.
Welcome to Mars.
IMM Training Simulation. Welcome to Mars. In this training exercise, you will learn how to gather basic resources from the Martian surface, how to construct a small base, and how to refuel the rocket in order to send it back to Earth. Let's get started.
Hints, such as this one, will appear throughout the training process, giving useful information on how to advance in your current tasks.
Okay.
You need to master the camera controls and familiarize yourself with the terrain around the prospective colony site.
Okay, the goal is to zoom in towards the suggested landing site. Where is that? Okay, so that is that. Okay, tilt or rotate, hold this. I am holding and moving the mouse.
Now it's time to land your first rocket.
Proceed by selecting the pinned icon representing the rocket that is currently in orbit around Mars. Okay, the pinned icon.
With the rocket selected, designate a landing site on the indicated location.
Okay, right there. Alright, so we did that. Yay.
And we have touchdown. The rocket has landed on Mars.
It carries drones, remotely controlled robots which constitute your construction and resource gathering workforce. Gathering basic resources for building construction is one of the first things our Martian base needs. Place a metals depot so the drones begin automatically bringing metals from the scattered surface nearby. Okay, so I need open the build menu. And then follow the arrows to choose this. Okay, so this is the build menu. Resource depot. Okay, metals depot. Now place a spot where we want this. How about we put it right here? Okay, using the controllers on the HUD or the following shortcuts to control the game speed. Space, plus key, minus key, or these. Okay. I don't ever do that. Okay, but we'll let them go ahead and gather their resources.
Our rocket carries valuable resources that will be essential for the construction and maintenance of the colony.
Okay, unloading the payload.
Initially, it's best to designate a universal depot so the drones have a place to store them.
Okay, place a universal depot near your rocket. Universal depot. Let's, I guess, maybe right back here? Right back there. Behind the rocket. Okay. So let's get in there, build our depot.
Along with metals, concrete is the other vital basic construction resource.
The concrete extractor building must be placed over or within the proximity of a concrete depot. Okay, so a concrete depot is what? Okay, let's go down a little bit. So I need concrete depot. Where is concrete? Is this stuff concrete? That is not concrete. How do I know what's concrete? Is there an overlay thing? But where's concrete? Okay, let me stop that. Is there an overlay thing? Map overview. Command center. Is that concrete? I guess that must be concrete. Okay, I guess, nope. Let's get out of the map. Is this concrete?
Well done. Now observe how the drones will carry all the resources to the site and then construct the concrete extractor.
Remember, the construction will finish more quickly on the fastest speed. Okay, well, I don't know that I'm going to do the fastest speed just yet. But let's go ahead and grab this. And it said there were no wires connected, but I guess I need to see what they're doing here. Carries supplies or passengers from Earth. Can travel back to Earth when refueled. Okay. It kind of looks like a shark. Alright. They're getting that built. That's great. But it said no cable was connected. Building not
Like
working.
most buildings, the concrete extractor needs power in order to operate. Having a reliable electrical grid and supply is essential for the success of the colony.
Stirling generators are excellent power sources, but they are too complex to be built on Mars during the early stages of our colonization effort. That is why we ship them from Earth partially assembled in prefabs. Prefabs do not require any resources, only drones to unpack and assemble them. We provided you with a Stirling generator prefab. Okay. So build menu, power, Stirling generator prefab. And I guess it has to be somewhere nearby. Should it go right here? Maybe a little bit more centrally located? How do I know if this is where it needs to go? So that's blocking objects. But does it have to be out this way, or is this good enough? I guess we'll put it right here, because I'd like to be able to build around it too. Okay. And hopefully it would tell me if it was in a spot that it just could not handle. Like, I don't know that it has to overlap it.
Connect the Stirling generator and the concrete extractor using a power cable from the build menu to power up the extractor.
Okay. So, power cables. Oh, I mean, I guess that's good. So you, and then I have to... Okay, so it would have been better probably behind it. That? I guess it would have to be, right? Yeah, it seems to connect there, so I actually didn't have to go any further than I did, but it's fine. They'll get it. It's good. Alright, so now it's working.
Waste rock is a byproduct of all extractors and is best stored at designated locations. This way you can ensure that it will not be in the way of future construction.
The amount of waste rock per resource extracted depends on the grade of the resource deposit. You can select a resource deposit to view its grade and the amount of resources remaining in it. Okay, so I need a dump site. Concrete depot. Okay. Well, this was the other depot. Well, I guess we'll put the concrete depot right there. All right. And that was what we needed, right? Oh, dumping site. I just hadn't done the... Where would we want the dumping site? Maybe like back here?
Drones will pick pending tasks on their own within the range of the drone controllers they are assigned to.
Currently, all drones are assigned to the rocket. When the rocket is selected, the work range of all drones assigned to it will be visualized. If the rocket takes off, however, all these drones will need another controller. Build a drone hub and make sure to supply it with power. Okay. Drone hub. Well, where would I want a drone hub? Maybe somewhere here? Close by? Drone hub. Alright, go on, guys. Get that built. And then we have to do power. So, power cable. And we'll connect it, I guess, to this. Yeah. Opening the build menu. View message.
Drones run on batteries that have to be recharged periodically.
Every drone hub has 2 recharge stations built in, but you might need additional ones as the colony spreads out. Constructing recharge stations, especially along areas with heavy drone activity, will prove vital for maintaining an efficient workforce. Okay, build a drone recharging station. And it does require power, so I wonder if we can just jimmy off that power right there. We'll try. Yeah, okay, jimmy's off that power.
Maintaining a steady supply chain between Earth and Mars is essential, especially during the early colonization stages.
Every rocket has enough fuel for a one-way trip to Mars and has to refuel on site so it can return to Earth and be reused. Fuel is produced in a fuel refinery. To set up the production chain, we will also need water. Build a moisture vaporator, then a fuel refinery. Okay. Moisture vaporator. Oh, that's huge. And it Oh, opening the build menu. Commander, did you know that you can open the build menu with those buttons? Sure, I guess. Now look what you did. Moisture vaporator. Probably needs water. Probably needs water. Maybe we do it here. Or probably needs power. I probably need another power station that way. I wonder if I can do power cables from here to here. Or if I need to do it from there. I mean, it all worked off that one. Or maybe I should do another... Well, I guess we'll just build this building. Fuel refinery. No cable connection. You know what? We might actually do them together. And do a power thing. Maybe. Oh, I can't do any of those. Stirling generator. Oh no, I only had that one, so I do have to do power cables. Oh, that's unfortunate. I wish I could... I don't know, maybe I can jimmy off of that. We'll go around... this way? Okay. Do it like that. And maybe, yeah, and then we can start jimmying off this line as well.
We don't have sufficient power for all the buildings in the colony.
Luckily, we have an extra Stirling generator prefab. Okay. Where do I want that? Maybe up this way?
A system of pipes is used to deliver resources such as water and air where they are needed.
The moisture vaporator has to be connected with pipes to the fuel refinery. Good thing we did it right next to each other. Connect the moisture vaporator with pipes. Okay. Pipes. Does that work? Maybe this wasn't the best idea. Okay, connected to pipe, so I guess I just need to go across that way and see if it's connected to the pipe. Are they all connected to the pipe? No. So
resources are low.
How do I get it connected to the pipe? Okay, pipes. Pipe valves. Pipes. It says it's connected to pipe. I don't understand. So it has to connect up that way. Can I delete these? And that has to connect right. Okay, so it's like that. Okay. Okay. Alright, that should... And we need to... Can I delete these? I would like to delete these. Where's delete? Okay, I see no deletes at the moment. Alright, and I guess they just need to wait on resources. Oh, we're paused, that's why. I don't know how to do that.
Fuel production is now underway, and the drones will begin to deliver the fuel to the rocket.
Use the speed controls to increase the game speed so the rocket refuels faster. Effect: for the purpose of this tutorial simulation, the rocket needs less fuel than it would during a normal playthrough. Okay. So I hate that we did that with the pipe. I'd love to know how to get rid of it. Command center. Map view. I want to get rid of those. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Destroy this pipe. There it is. Destroy this pipe. And destroy this one, because we didn't need those. We just needed it like that. Alright, so what do we do now? More hints? Fuel. So I guess that's it for this. Or I guess it has to refuel the rocket. So it's at 3 of 5. Okay, almost there. I assume it'll have more stuff going on or end the tutorial when we get more rocket stuff. Okay, select launch the rocket. Select the rocket and press launch. Launch. And I guess it'll bring us back stuff like people or supplies or something. I guess we'll just wait and see.
Congratulations. You have finished the first tutorial.
You learned how to set up a basic outpost on Mars that can gather resources for further expansion and refuel rockets. Using rockets to bring in additional supplies from Earth is essential. Let's play the next one.
Welcome, Commander. In this training exercise, you will get acquainted with one of your most valuable tools, rovers.
Rovers are vehicles with a variety of useful functions like transporting resources, commanding drones, analyzing anomalies. You have direct control over all rovers in the colony. Select the RC transport and move it to the designated area. Okay, so they have already done this.
Now let's try moving around.
Okay, so RC transport. Move it with the move interact button right here. Okay.
The RC transport can load and carry resources around the map. Let's use it to refuel the nearby rocket.
Use the RC transport to load fuel from the rocket or from the fuel depot in the base, then unload it close to the rocket so the drones can load in the rocket. Drones can also take resources directly from the RC transport if they need them. However, unloading the resources is quicker and will free up the RC transport. Okay. So RC transport wants to go here and load that fuel resource. Is that what we're doing? Load resource. What are you doing, man? Okay, so we want you. Okay, and then fuel depot. Load resource. There we go. Okay, fast forward a bit. Okay, so they're doing that.
Now order the RC transport to unload the fuel next to the rocket.
Okay. So we've got you. Let's go ahead and go over here. Use the unload resources action. Right here. Okay. I did that. And then click a spot near. Okay, there we go. I see. I see. Wait for the drones and then launch it. Alright, so I think they almost have it. And then we launch our rocket. Orphan drones. Drones with no controller. That's not my fault. I didn't set this up.
Some drones are left without a controller after the rocket launch.
If drones lose their controller, they will look for a new controller nearby. However, there are no controllers nearby. You'll have to manually reassign them to a new controller. The reassign command also allows you to reassign drones to unstaffed controllers with heavy drone load. To understaffed controllers with heavy drone load. Okay. So I need to press and drag. Reassign. And then click on that. Okay.
The RC transport is able to gather resources directly from surface deposits without the help of drones.
Okay. Send the RC transport to gather some metals. And then gather resources. Okay. And I guess he's doing it? Yeah. Yeah, I did that. Okay, so we got
Let's
it.
set up a small expand some distance away from the main base.
We will need resources for the new base. The RC transport can be ordered to transfer a large amount of resources in multiple goes via the Create Transport Route command. Set up a transport route between the universal storage in the base and the marked location above the main base. Okay, select the rover and use Create Transport Route command. With the command activated, select the Universal Depot as the starting point. From the pop-up menu, choose All Resources. Okay, and then click on the area near the base for the
Nice
endpoint.
work.
Now observe how the RC transport makes its first course along the transport route. If things take too long, remember to speed up time. I am speeding up time. Okay, so I guess it's gathering everything and going on its route. Alright, I guess it's doing what it's doing.
Commander, one other thing.
The RC Commander is a mobile drone controller that carries its own drones. With its help, you can gather resources from surface deposits, construct and maintain buildings. When moving far distances, the RC Commander will first recall its drones before moving off to its destination. Move the RC Commander to the site of the expand. Okay, so RC, we want to go here. No, I want to do move. Yeah, I think that moves it. Okay, there we go.
We need to construct a new sensor tower to scan the nearby environment.
Use the resources that the RC Transport delivered to build and power a new sensor tower that will help us scan the nearby locations for new resources and anomalies. Okay, so I need to construct a sensor tower. Right there. And then I guess we'll have to do power and water as well. And then we have to do the Stirling generator. I guess we'll do that right here.
Good job.
The construction may take some time until the RC Transport delivers all the needed resources for the sensor tower and Stirling generator. We should be okay. Then we need to connect them with the power cable. Right there.
It's time to learn about scanning sectors and exploration.
You can scan new sectors to discover more resources and anomalies. It's from the map.
You can scan sectors of the map to discover new resources and anomalies.
There are two main ways to scan. One is to queue sectors for scanning. These sectors will be scanned one by one gradually over time. Sensor towers speed up the scanning process of sectors near them. The other way is to use probes, which you can buy using funding and bring on resupply rockets from Earth. Okay, use a probe. Okay, select the probe. I'm trying to select it. I am. Mouse over a sector. And do this.
You can also queue sectors for scanning.
Click on the sector to add it to the scanning queue. You can queue up to 10 sectors for scanning. Right-click on the queued sector to remove it from scanning. Scan sector E4 to continue. Okay. Okay, we are speeding up time, so it's going as fast as it can go. Okay, it's almost done.
Well done. Now it's time to use our fully operational RC Explorer to analyze the anomaly.
Select the RC Explorer and use the Move Interact action to order it to analyze the anomaly. This will take a while, so consider increasing the speed.
Anomaly found.
Good job.
Okay, so it's on its way to the anomaly. And we'll see what that does. And we absolutely are doing it at top speed, so hopefully it's not too long.
The anomaly has yielded interesting insights into new technologies.
Researching new technologies unlocks new options for the colony, such as new buildings, domes, and upgrades. Anomalies often provide bonuses to research, such as unlocking new technologies for research or providing research points.
Anomaly found.
Okay, open up the research screen.
This is the research screen. From here, you can choose and queue techs for research.
Techs are divided into 5 basic fields and a field of special breakthrough techs. When you research a tech from a given basic field, you will unlock a new tech in that field. Breakthrough techs are special unique techs that are unlocked via anomalies. Queue at least 1 tech.
Commander, one other thing.
Each tech has a cost in research points, which are generated in various ways. Your sponsor provides some research points to start with. Once colonists arrive, you will be able to construct research labs, which generate research points faster. You can view a breakdown of the research points generated per soul in the right side of the research screen. Okay, so right over here.
Nice work. Now you know how to handle rovers.
Okay, so we finished the first 2 tutorials. If you are interested in me continuing on this game, I would probably do the tutorials on my own. So if you're interested, we'll start an actual game next time, and I can go through the tutorials on my own. I didn't realize the tutorials were quite like this. I thought it would actually be part of playing the game. But yeah, I guess that is going to be everything for this time. If you want to see more Surviving Mars, like, comment, whatever, let me know that you want to see it. So yeah, I guess that is going to be everything for this time, and I will see you guys later. Bye!